Today my daughter asked me to patch a hole in her jeans, and although I've never done that before, I thought how hard could it really be? And it wasn't hard at all. I first grabbed my heat erasable pen, a pair of scissors, and water-soluble stabilizer. This stabilizer has a sticky back. I looked at the hole to figure out how big the patch will need to be. Then I grabbed a piece of stabilizer. I was going to patch this hole up with an embroidery pattern, so I cut my stabilizer to the size of the patch that I was going to make. Using my heat erasable pen, I first freehand drew a daisy, but it looked so basic. I cut another piece of stabilizer and traced a clip art daisy, and it turned out a lot better. I went over the pattern to make it darker and then added some details. I lightly sewed up the hole with a simple stitch and then stuck the embroidery pattern on top. Because I was working on jeans, at first I tried to embroider without using a hoop, but it became too difficult because even though it was jeans, it was too flimsy. I was able to find a hoop small enough to shove through the leg of the pants to help me finish up. When I was all done with the embroidery, I cut all the excess stabilizer off before I put it into cold water. I used cold water because I was worried about the colors in the thread bleeding onto the white part of the flower, but there was no color bleed. I just let the jeans stay in the water for about an hour, and then I laid them flat to dry. I honestly did get impatient and I threw them in the dryer for a little bit because they were going to be used in the washer and dryer anyway. I'm still learning to embroider, so the stitches weren't perfect, but my daughter was so happy and it looks cute.